everyone, I am back with another video. You might notice my background's a little bit different. As I've mentioned before, I'm working on kind of getting a better recording area set up. I've actually got a desk in front of me now, which is really cool. Now all I need, what do I need now? Oh geez, all I need now is a ring light, a good camera stand, since I managed to obliterate mine last time I recorded. And I want to get a couple Alex drawers and the desk that matches with them, so I have storage room, which I don't have right now. And other than that, I just need things to hold my makeup and I'll be set. So I'm thrilled to have that. I hope you guys kind of like, excuse me. I hope you guys, kind of like this. I just wanted to, I'm working on making the sound better too. I'm hoping to get a better mic so that my sound's a little bit better. But since it's fall, I figured what better than to have some fall colors behind me. So today, by the way, I know it's been a long time since I've done this, so I suppose for everybody that's new, because I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'd like to say welcome and introduce myself, since I've noticed I haven't done that the last couple of videos. I am Shelbie. I'm the mom part of Beauty.Mom, and my daughter Bree is the daughter portion, and you will see her in some upcoming videos. Not quite as much as me, because she's busy with school and stuff, so, but I'd like to thank you for subscribing and, being here and giving me a chance to show you some cool stuff and see where we go from there. So today I've got something really neat to show you. If you've already seen the title, so I'm sure you know what it is. And I will tell you the story behind this package when we get back. So stay tuned.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So, the story behind this package. Well, let me tell you. See this number on it right there? This was sent to me, and I had no idea they wrote over the return label. So I didn't see who it was from, and when I was moving everything and packing everything and, trying to get this room organized, I had all these PR boxes and stuff that I've received stacked up and waiting to go through them. And this weekend, I went through them and found this one and just about fell over. So I couldn't believe, because let me tell you this, and I'm going to say this directly to Pat. I'd like to apologize for not seeing this sooner and taking it out, because had I known that I had this, I not only would have opened it, I would have had it out for the world to see in time for the release, and I didn't do that. I failed in that. So I'd like to apologize to Pat McGrath, because she sent this to me, God bless her. But I figured, you know what, she's got a new release coming out tomorrow, which is her Metalmorphosis 005 is coming out tomorrow, November 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it just looks amazing. Oh my God. Looking at the pictures, the gold, the silver, the copper, oh, it just, looking at what the color turns into and the light that refracts off of it when it's mixed into a mixing medium is just stunning. So anyways, I figured, what the heck, I'm late on the ball big time with this one, and I regret that horribly, but nothing can be done now. I just know that from now on, when I have boxes sent to my P.O. box, I will be opening them immediately. I'll tell you. Anyway, so here she is all wrapped in black, and let's take a peek. Oh God, Pat, I love you. I really do. I'd love Pat whether she sent me stuff or not, but when I was literally devastated that I didn't get this. I've missed the last two. I missed her Skin Fetish, 003, and I missed the lip collection, which was 004. And so, thinking that I missed this one too, I was just devastated because some of the colors in this are absolutely stunning. And what I'm speaking of is Phantom 002. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my God. And as usual with Pat, I keep hearing people complaining about this and stuff, but you know what? I gotta tell you, not one time have I heard personally myself of anybody receiving these broken. And I'm not saying it's not happened, but I'll tell you one thing. I get a lot of stuff shipped to me, and unfortunately I've had a lot of things that are very fragile broken when I've received them. And not one time have I received something from Pat in this packaging where it's been broken. These may be packed in there real tight, and that they are in terms of the product packed in the containers, but they're still fragile. I mean, they're pigments, and they're highly, they're the finest pigment I've ever seen in my entire life, which lends credence to the fact that they're even more fragile. And so, if you have a problem with this packaging, I suggest you just kind of chalk it up to the fact of it's protecting your product. Not only does it look cool, but it really is protecting your product, because all these little sequins in here act as a buffer when these are shook around and rattling around in there. So I would just suggest opening it over a box if you have to dump it out. Personally, myself, all I do is I just cut the top. I mean, look, I still have 001. This is gold 001. I still have it in its original packaging. So literally that's what I do. I just cut the top off, and that kills me even to do that. And then I just reach in and get it when I need it. And, eventually I'll take them out when I have storage that's, safe for these. I don't want to just put them in a cabinet and have them banging around, because that, oh God, if they broke, I think I'd die. Okay, so, I don't think that Phantom 002 is available on Pat's website anymore. I do know that I've seen it on eBay and other sources. So if you find that this is something that you really like after seeing it here, you certainly can find it. I can't say how much people are charging for it, but you can find it. And the other thing, though, I cannot stress enough, is to look at Pat's Metalmorphosis 005 that's coming out tomorrow. Because I'm telling you, it just, if you don't believe me, go take a look at her Instagram, or go to her website and look at some of the stuff. But on her Instagram, what's really great about looking at that is you can actually see she's got video clip after video clip showing the product in dry form used on the skin, and then with a mixing medium. And I'm telling you, when I saw the silver swatched with that mixing medium, I literally just about keeled over. I'm like, oh my God, I need that collection. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, but boy, I want it so bad. But as most of you know, I adore Pat McGrath. She's somebody I've looked up to for many, many years. I don't know if you're new here, you don't know. If you're not, you probably do. But I used to be really heavily in the modeling industry. And even back then, Pat's name was starting to show up in the industry. And that was back, I think she's probably, I would guess she's probably about 10 years younger than me. I'm 47. And her name was already popping up in the industry back then. So that tells you something that, anyways, she's just an amazing makeup artist. From what I know of her, she's an amazing person. Nobody has a bad thing to say about her. And I'll tell you, working with a professional makeup artist, and you're working with literally hundreds and thousands of people, and nobody has a bad thing to say about you, and your talent's off the charts, Wow, I mean, that says something about a person. So, okay. So this one, Phantom 002, contains gold 002. And of course, like I showed you, this was gold 001. And I'll compare them here and see if there's any difference. So we've got gold 002, blue 002, copper, God, I can't wait for that one, 002, and fuchsia. And then this also has a black 002 eye gloss. It has a black Caviar gel liner, a blender brush, and a flat brush. All contained in here. And I just, oh my God. And Pat, I literally, I cannot thank you enough for sending this to me. And I profusely apologize for the fact that I didn't see this, because I would have been on top of it like that. I think you know that. Okay, so I cut her open. So let's take a look. Okay, first thing I pulled out are the, looks like the two brushes and the, is this the Caviar eye pencil it looks like? So I just love the way, you know, everything she does, the way that she packages everything, the way that everything's put together, it's professional. It's just nice. That's all there is to it. So we've got a, looks like a little blending brush here and a flat shader brush. Love the size of these. You know, they're not huge and just nice, delicate. And then we've got the Pat McGrath Lab. Yep, this is the black Caviar eye pencil. Maybe I should zoom in a little. Let's zoom you in a little so you can see this a little better. Oh, maybe that was too much. Good Lord. Okay, there we go. Now we're a little closer. Okay, so here we got the Caviar. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks like your typical black eyeliner. Oh my, oh my. Oh my. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, I have to get up and show you this close. I've never felt a pencil like this in my life. Watch this, and I'm just barely gonna touch it. Look at that. I mean, literally. Look at that. I'm just barely touching it, doing it as light as I can, and look at the, oh my God. You know, I can understand, oh wow. I can understand why she called this. Oh, and look at the blend, the ability to blend while it's still wet before it sets. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Pat, you've got to sell these. This formula is amazing. I mean, I don't know if these are waterproof or not. I'm going to have to look up or contact her if the information is on our website. But I'll tell you one thing. I would buy these without a doubt. I mean, and I'm not just being biased because I adore Pat. I have never, ever in my life touched a crayon of any kind to my skin and had it just glide and melt onto the skin like this did. And even if you do get one that's really soft and goes on real soft, it's never this pigmented. This, Pat, this is incredible. And yes, I'm talking to Pat because I'm hoping Pat watches this. If she doesn't, it's just wishful thinking. And consider all yourselves Pats. Funny thing is my favorite aunt in the whole wide world, my only aunt, her name is Pat. So anyways, this is incredible. So I can't wait to use that. And that's the best black eye pencil I've ever felt go against my skin. And this is made in Germany. Interesting. Okay, let's take out the rest of what we've got here. So she's got a little booklet in here that shows the ingredients and everything, which is wonderful. Oh boy, here we go. So I'll show them to you as I take them out. So here we have blue 002 pigment. Look at that. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. You know, the funny thing is after Pat released gold 001, I wrote her and I said, God, wouldn't it be great if you released a kit that had like a beautiful blue and a silver and, oh, and how about a fuchsia? And when I saw this kit come out with a blue, with a fuchsia, I literally just about fell out of my chair. And this next collection, the Metalmorphosis 005, has a silver in it. Oh God. And here's the fuchsia. Now you're getting some reflection of the, oh, but you'll see when I, you'll see when I open these. If these are anything like Gold 001, and according to what she says, she's improved it, I just can't wait. There's copper. Look at that. Oh my God. These are gorgeous. These are just gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm so excited. And here's Gold 002. Oh my Lord. Okay. Now let's dig down in here. Now this, I am very interested. I have never in my entire lifetime used an eye gloss. So I am very, very, very intrigued by this. I'll tell you one thing, I've watched a lot of videos of hers, of course, and I've watched her work with that medium and, seen how you can make a really beautiful smoky eye with that. So, okay, so that we have got everything out of the bag. And see, I only got a few sequins on the table and that's it. And I dug my fingers in, I didn't dump it. Okay. I love how she did all black sequins in this because the colors just stand out phenomenally. Okay, let's start off with gold. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys. Seriously, I'm looking in the viewfinder at it. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. If you could see let me get up a little close. If you could actually see, now they look like they're like they look like they're a baked product. Come on, camera, focus, please. But I don't know if you can see the detail in this pigment, but it has. I've never, ever, ever in my lifetime seen a pigment that refracts the light like these do. Ever. I don't care if I'm using not to mention names, and I'm not slamming their products because I like them too and I've used them for years and that's how come I know. If you use like a MAC pigment or, an Inglot one, or let's say, you take some of your other really high shine, really high shine. Let's say you take some of your really high shine eyeshadows and mix them with a mixing medium or a Duraline or what have you. You just still cannot get the way that these play with the light is like nothing I've ever seen. It's like they are made out of solid diamond crushed pearls. Oh, that was a lovely sound. Oh God. Okay. Let's touch her. God, I'd hate to mess it up. That's the thing that kills me is the first time touching it, you want to touch it so bad, but you don't want to touch it because you don't want to screw up its beauty. It's just, now this is, as I'm sure you can see, this is a true gold. This is not, what the heck? Oh, sorry. This is not an old gold. This is not a tarnished gold. This is not a green gold. This is a true yellow 24 karat gold. So as you'll probably see, because I'm real pale, so. Oh, wow. Oh, now that does feel different from Gold 001. Oh my Lord. I really, God's honest truth, I didn't think she could improve upon that. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but it just, look at that on my finger, you guys. Look at that. Look at the light bouncing off of that. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God, look at that! Come on, look at that! Oh my Lord, it just... If this desk creaks one more time when I lean, I'm gonna explode because I'm so hyped up right now. I am quite a ways back. It doesn't look like that because I got the camera zoomed in, but I'm a good 6 feet from the camera right now, and the lighting that I have. And would you look at that? Okay, so what I want to do, let's wipe off my finger here. I want to compare it just so that you guys know, because I keep having, it's like a tongue twister because I want to say Metamorphosis, but it's Metalmorphosis. Metalmorphosis 005 has a gold in it as well. Now, I'll have to check with Pat and see. I'm not sure if it's the same formula as this gold 002. But I'm sure she didn't go back to gold 001 because, you know, you improve upon something, you don't go backwards. So let me, now, just to show you real quick, I'm going to show you, this is gold 001, and excuse all my digs in it. See, that's what just kills me, is in order, you know, I wanted to make this liquid so bad. I've done some, you know, this shows you right there. See, Pat, I use these. They just don't sit in a box and look pretty, even though I want them to. God's honest truth, if I could, I'd buy 2 of every one of these collections, one that I could keep for collector's sake and the other I could use. That's what I'd do if I could. Anyways, I dug some out of this and mixed it with a mixing medium, and it was absolutely stunning. So I cannot imagine what this one will be like. But so anyways, you can see there gold 001 and how the color and how it appears. Now, like I said, ignore the tears in it, but let's compare it now, and you will be able to see without a doubt the difference. I mean, it's gold 002, which is this one here in my right hand, from what I can see is milled. Oh my God, it's so finely milled. And I thought one was finely milled, but looking at the 2 of them together, you can not only see, it almost appears as though it's the same or very similar color, but because of how finely milled 002 is, the colors of 001 appears much darker, and I don't think it really is. I just think the light catches 002 that much better. So look at these. Let me look at, I don't even have to put my hand up behind. You can see. I mean, look at that. I'll put them right side by side at the same angle in the light, and look at that. Can you see what I'm talking about? Look at the difference. Now, if I dug into the top of 002 here and ruined the top of it like I did on this one, you are still going to see a difference. It is that significant. My God, that's just, oh, that desk is driving me nuts. I'm going to have to fix that. Sorry if you hear a clanking noise when I move. This is my husband's art desk I'm using, and it has a lip on it so that you can stop your artwork from falling off. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so now I'm going to do a swatch here of 001 next to 002 so you can see a difference. Now see, there's my finger. God, it's still gorgeous. Jesus, look at that. It's still gorgeous, but I want you to see the difference. Wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now see, the difference I see is that gold 001 on the bottom here has much larger particles, and they're not large. I mean, I'm just saying larger. They're not large by any means, but it has much larger particles in it. The particulates in this are much, much smaller. She's basically taken this, and whereas before it was finely milled, she's now turned it into almost a pulverized. So, I mean, I can imagine, because when I mixed 001 with the mixing medium, it went on my eyelids like silk. I mean, it just was so beautiful to work with. I can just imagine what 002, and now the next collection, the Metalmorphosis 005, with this kind of formula in it, oh, it's going to be stunning. And, oh, trust me when I tell you this, when you look at her Instagram pictures, they do not deceive. I mean, look at here. You saw me swatch these right here, right now. Do you know anything in your life that reflects that much? And you know, it's not just the ability to reflect that is so amazing about these. I even kept the packaging 001 came in. I mean, these mean a lot to me. Pat McGrath's products mean more to me than any product in the world. I cannot think, sorry to change subject there and kind of, but literally I cannot think of a single product out there that means as much to me as these do. And that's how come it killed me to miss 3 and 4 because, and I'm hoping I can get 5, but you know, I'm on a budget because of my illness. I can't work as much as I used to, and it makes a big difference in income. So I'm on a budget. But you know, I can't stress enough how much this product means to me. I mean, and to my daughter too. She goes, when she saw this, when I came, she heard me scream. It's almost embarrassing. When I opened this and saw who it was from and what was in it, I screamed, literally. I let out a high-pitched wail. And my daughter came booking in thinking I'd fallen down and hurt myself or something. And when I showed her this, she goes, "That's what you screamed about?" She said, "That's what you screamed about?" And I said, "Yeah, sorry." She goes, "Oh, well, I can understand that." So, and she's a lot younger than I am. These mean the world to me, so I just can't stress how much it means to me to have these. So, Pat, thank you so much. God, I love you, honey. Anyways, let's get back to it. I know everybody's going to think I'm up to Pat, but that's not what it's about. I respect Pat. And when you respect somebody, you respect them personally and you respect them professionally, there's no greater love than that. So, the fact that, you know, she sends me her products is just... it's a gift to me that I will never ever take for granted. So, okay, so now these are all new to me. As you can see, I've tried a version of gold, but I haven't tried anything else. And this is this blue, you know, she calls this blue, just straight up blue. But this is not just straight up blue. This is, oh, how do I describe it? Okay, one of the most famous, I would say one of the more famous pigments in the world is MAC's, what is it, blue-brown? Is that what it is, or is it brown-blue? Blue-brown. To me, when I see this reminds me, if you swatch that pigment, MAC's blue-brown pigment, and you've got the brown that's underneath, and you've got that teal, it's a royal blue that has a teal shift to it, that sits on top of that's the duochrome aspect of it. This blue reminds me of that. Now, I haven't swatched it yet, but just looking at it here in the pan, it very much reminds me of that. So let's take a swatch of it. Oh, wow. I cannot stress how these feel. I mean, literally, they just feel like silk. I mean, she's just done an amazing job with this. I mean, this is a product, it's gone from Gold 001, I adore, and I always will. But she's taken these pigments from kind of not difficult to work with, because I didn't find Gold 001 difficult to work with so much as it looked difficult to work with. Because the minute you touched it, because it had bigger particles in it. This, though, this is like the highest quality pigment on steroids. It's like a pulverized pigment that's been compacted into this pan. It's just amazing. I mean, the feel of it, the texture of it, and when you look at the density of the color, look at that. See, that's what I mean. This is not just your ordinary blue. Okay, I'm going to leave the gold there so we can see them all together. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. That wasn't a very good swatch. Let me put a little bit more on the bottom. It's just amazing. It really is. Oh my God. Look at that. It's just stunning. The color is beautiful too. I mean, this is truly a beautiful wearable blue. That's not some, you know, obnoxious blue that you're going to put on and people are going to look at you like you're insane. My God, that'd be gorgeous on brown eyes too. Look at that. Oh my Lord. And see, when the light hits, going back to gold, I want you to see just real quick by looking at these swatches on my hand. Remember on top here to refresh is gold 002, then gold 001, which was her first release, and now here's blue 002. Now I want you to see, look at the difference between gold 2 and gold 1. Do you see that? I mean, it is significant. The way that because of the way that she's changed, I don't know if she's changed the formula on this so much as, or if she's, you know, I think she probably had to change the formula a little bit just because of the fact that these are so much more finely milled. But because of the fact that it is so much more fine, it's so much, I can't even say that. The consistency on gold 002 is so fine that, you know, it's like gold 001 here. The best way I can describe it is it had bigger particles in it. So, you know, the bigger the particle you have when you put it on the skin, you know, it's impossible for it to completely smooth over the skin when it has larger particles. So skin is allowed to see through, or just kind of spaces where there's no pigmentation or no particles. So you can see here, while gold 001 is absolutely stunning, and I will use it until it's gone because I love it that much, the changes that she's made in the density, or the changes she's made in the granulation of this, of how fine it is, allows so that there is no separation of each particulate. Do you see that? How much denser that top one looks than the middle one? And then you go down here to blue and it's the same thing. You see that? There's no room there. I mean, it's just the desk. It's just pure packed pigment, and it's just gorgeous. Oh my God. Just gorgeous. I hate to wipe these off, but you know, just, I mean, look at that. You can see the difference. It's so glaringly obvious. And like I said, gold 001, in my opinion, was drop dead and still is drop dead gorgeous. So to improve upon that with this, I don't, it's just absolutely stunning. You outdone yourself, Pat. And if Metalmorphosis, I haven't had a chance to, you know, I kind of wish I could have an opportunity to get a hold of our products ahead of time so that I could show them to you before they release, you know. But I can say this, if Metalmorphosis is anything, the pigments in that are anything similar to these, I would snag it up faster than you can say the word. Okay, so let's go on to Pretty Fuchsia next. Oh God. Now see, this color, I can think of 1,001 uses for this, and one of them would be tapping it on my lips. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? And you see the blue undertone in that? Oh, it's beautiful. Actually, maybe it's got more of a red undertone. Well, no, it's got blue in it too. I can see that. It's almost like a, I'll have to see, I'll see clear when I swatch it, but what it looks like to me is a red undertone fuchsia with a blue cast, if that makes any sense, or with blue micro particles in it or something, because I can see blue in it, but I can also see how red the fuchsia is, because, oh, it just has that same, oh my gosh. It's just unreal how it feels on the finger. And this is gorgeous. This is just beautiful. Look at the density of that color. Ooh, my God. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh my God, I gotta swatch it. Let's do over it one more time. I just cleaned my hand, so sometimes you can't, you know, if your hand's kind of a little bit damp, it doesn't swatch as good. There we go. Oh my God, look at that, you guys. Look at the color. Look at that. That is one of my all-time favorite colors in the world right there. Okay, I've got to try something here. And doesn't my lipstick just look like Tukey right now? Okay. Oh shoot, I just wiped it off my hand. I'll tell you. I just gotta. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it. Oh, look at that shine. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Don't want to put wet fingers in there, so that's just beautiful. Oh, look at that color, you guys. Look at that color. I know this doesn't exactly go with my eye look right now, but frankly, I don't give a damn. Now all I need is a clear gloss over it, and I'm set. Oh, I just love that color. Just love it. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so that is Fuchsia 002. She named that Fuchsia, right? Yep, Fuchsia 002. So let's move on to the last pigment. Dry my hand this time. And this is a color that I think a lot of people would be excited about because it's just so wearable for everyone. And this is also in the Metalmorphosis 005, and that's the copper. Look at that beautiful baby. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, God, it's just beautiful. It's just, oh. You know, I just can't get over what these feel like. I mean, she's just done an amazing, look at that. She's just done an amazing job with these. They don't feel like anything I've ever felt in my life. They really don't. I literally want to just sit and like hypnotic almost, you know? Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Now this is very much a what I would consider a rose-toned copper. And you see kind of the rose color in there, the rose hint in there. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Can you imagine putting a little mixing medium with this and doing like a winged eyeliner, or even, you know, like today on my lids, it's probably hard to see in there, but I have copper on my lids. I put a copper pigment, one of MAC's new ones from their Nutcracker. Sweet, that's what I have on my lid. I would have rather used this. It's just stunning. Look at that. And that's dry. I mean, imagine what this would be like. Like I said, with some mixing medium in it. It would just go from bam to ba-bam. You know? Wow. Well, I am really impressed. I mean, so far we got the Caviar pencil that rocks like nothing I've ever used in my life. And that's just on my hand. I can't wait to get it on my eyes. Got two little brushes, which I love the size of them, and they're very soft. I mean, they're not junky brushes at all. You know, they're nice quality brushes. And then we've got the gold, the blue, the fuchsia, and copper. So those are the four pigments that are in this. Now, for the enigma of the group. This, like I said, a product I've never used before. I'm gonna touch it, feel it, swatch it, everything for the first time here, and I'm gonna wipe this off. I am an eye gloss virgin. I have had eye gloss applied to me before, back when I, you know, did shoots and stuff on occasion. But if I remember correctly, back then it wasn't so much as eye gloss as it was as just putting something on your eyelids that was slimy, that was high shine. You know, I think, God, if I remember correctly, they used to use like Vaseline or KY jelly, different things like that. I don't remember, you know, back when I was modeling, I don't know that they actually had a product similar to this, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Oh, there's a little sequin. Okay. And this is as black gets. I mean, look at that. You can't, if I tilt it sideways so you can't see the reflection, you can't even differentiate the product from the container until I do that. Look at how black that is. Look at that. Hello, there we are. Nope, all gone. I mean, it's very black looking. Okay, let's try. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. That is unique. And it is black. That's as black, if not blacker, than the eye pencil. I'll compare the two of them so you can see them. But look at that. See how shiny it is? That is really unique. Okay, let's try it here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is really, look at the shine that puts out. That is really unique, and it feels just heavenly. I mean, it's, the best way I can describe it is, wow, how can I describe it? It reminds me, the unfortunate thing is, unless you've tried this, you don't know what this is like. But when I you know, went across my hand with this Caviar pencil, it reminds me of the Caviar, the formula of the Caviar pencil, but in pot. Scared the living shit out of me. Because I'm sitting in here at my desk in my makeup room and I've been working on other stuff. I had my phone hooked up to, I've got two of these in here, and I have my phone hooked up to them. So I was listening to music, and just now when a text message came through, it came full stereo. It scared the shit out of me. Sorry about that. Like I said, every time, what I need to do is just turn my phone off when I'm recording. But anyways, like I was saying, it reminds me of this, but in pot form. Now, let me show you here, and I don't want to rub too hard on it. I need to look at what I'm doing, because, wow. I mean, it's just, I just can't get over this. I almost don't want to use too much of it because it's on my hand. Oh, shit. God, the last thing I need to do is break it. But do you see how black those are? I mean, look at that. And you can see that the pencil, though, the pencil doesn't have reflection like the eyegloss does. But man, is it black. Look at that. But see the eyegloss? See that reflection it has? Oh, God. They're just... Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Okay. Well, you know, I just wanted to show this to you guys. I know that, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm late on this one. God's honest truth, if I knew that I had this sitting in a box in my makeup room, it literally, when we were moving everything from my one room into this room to make this an official makeup room, because I was in my office, and that's where I need to work. Anyways, when we were moving everything in there and all the boxes from my P.O. box and all the boxes of stuff I'd bought and everything, we literally brought it in here and stacked it up and put it in my shelves in here. So it wasn't until I started rearranging everything in here and went through the boxes opened this and saw what was in it. And I'm telling you, besides screaming, I literally just about fell over. I mean, it was, but I feel horrible because, you know, when, whether it's Pat or any brand for that matter, when they send me things, I want to make sure and, you know, get those up in a timely manner so that you can see them and see whether or not you think the product is worth purchasing. You know, whether you trust my opinion or not, you can see the way the product performs. I'm showing you right here. So, you know, I do apologize to you guys and to Pat for not getting this up sooner. There's no excuse for that. And I assure you, I will not make that slip again. That will not happen again. But I wanted to, you know, I at least certainly owed her getting a video up on this to show you guys. And besides owing her, I just wanted to show you guys because I knew it was going to be good. There's nothing, I just knew it was going to be good. But even this exceeded my expectations. I mean, everybody's always looking for a black as black eyeliner and a black as black, you know, gel liner and stuff. I mean, even though this has got a glossy finish, I literally could use that as a gel type eyeliner and do a wing with it and just go over it with a little, set it with a little black eyeshadow. I don't know, I'm gonna have to give it a try and see if it moves on the lid or not. I would imagine since it's designed to go on the lid, it wouldn't go too far, but I'll tell you one thing, that would be a beautiful start to a smoky, nice black smoky eye. But anyways, I'll tell you though, she's got to start selling these because this is amazing. And like I said, it doesn't say on here whether it's waterproof or not. It just says it's a long-lasting gel liner. Black Caviar, made in Germany. That's all it says. So I don't know if it's waterproof or not, but I'll tell you one thing. If she came out with something in this formula that was waterproof and people saw this and got a hold of one of these and felt the way this feels when it goes over the skin and saw this kind of pigmentation, she'd never be able to keep these in stock. That I guarantee you. Oh, and one other thing too, all of the pigments here that I have are made in Italy. So that tells you something. This isn't, you know, not to knock stuff made in China, because there's a lot of stuff made in China, and some of it I've actually gotten. It's been pretty good. Yeah, that's as much I'll say on that. But, you know, this is not stuff made in China. This is not stuff that's, you know, this is, I mean, we're talking, we've got Germany and Italy here of all things. So, you know, when you talk about why is the price the way it is and stuff on her collections, there's a reason why. For one thing, you can see what she puts into her product. I mean, this is not crap that's in here. I mean, I just say it straight out. You know, there's a lot of ingredients in here that probably cost a pretty penny. One. Two, that she gives you a lot in her collections for the money. I mean, like this has got 4 pigments, an eye gloss, a Caviar pen, and 2 eyeshadow brushes. That's a hell of a lot in one collection. And 3, the other thing is too, is that you got to realize you're buying products from a professional makeup artist. And we're not just talking, she's just got the title makeup artist and calls herself a pro makeup artist. She is, without a doubt, the pro of the pro makeup artist. So just like you wouldn't expect to buy, you know, something from Natasha Denona or any of the other, or Charlotte Tilbury, and, you know, look at what Pat McGrath's done in her career already. You know, you can't expect that you're going to get a high quality product, that you're going to get the best of the best, and that's going to be given away. I mean, it's just, you know, all I can say is it's worth every penny. And like I told you, if I had the money, I literally would buy 2 of each collection so that I had one just for collector's sake, and so I had one I could use, because it kills me. Even though I love these with all my heart, it kills me to put my fingers in them and use them, knowing that once they're gone and, you know, I've marred them and they're not pretty. I mean, they're beautiful, but you know what I mean. I don't have to explain it, do I? Look at that. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. No, I can't use it as a highlight. Do I look like Rudolph now? All I did was literally just tap it. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have a gold dot on my nose. Oh, well. Anyways, so check out tomorrow. I am going to literally haul booty to edit this video and get it up online and upload it so that it's available to anybody who wants to see, because I know for a fact that 2 of these colors are going to be in the Metalmorphosis, and that is the gold and the copper. Now, I have not heard that she's changed the formula on them since here, but I don't know. Because of the fact that she's calling this collection Metalmorphosis, I don't know if that's just because they're colors, they're metal colors that are in the collection, or if she's changed the formula and done something different to it. But I'll tell you one thing, like I said, you gotta check out her Instagram and take a look at the live motion swatches that are on there, especially the silver one. Oh my God. And none of them, no, all of them. I just, oh God, I want that so bad. I've said it enough times. I just need to. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for visiting our channel. I would love it if you'd subscribe and stick around for a while and, you know, see if my crazy butt has some things to offer. I will be doing, I know that, you know, a lot of you on Instagram have been looking forward to my Kathleen Lights X Morphe palette giveaway. I will be recording that video next. And also I have all of the MAC Spellbinder pigments to swatch, and that video will be coming up too. So, you know, keep your eyes out, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter. I just started the Snapchat, although I have not used it. I got so much social media to keep up with. I just don't honestly know if I want to do another one. So we'll see what the demand is for Snapchat as my audience grows, and we'll go from there. But you can follow us there so that when we do put something, it's there. But make sure to follow us on at least Instagram, Twitter, and here, because I will be doing giveaways for our Instagram followers, for our Twitter followers, and for our subscribers here. And if you don't follow and you don't subscribe, you won't know about them, because I'm not going to advertise them except for on those mediums. That way, you know, people that don't use YouTube or what have you, you know, got a chance to get in on a little action on Instagram and Twitter. So anyways, I hope you're all doing well. I hope life's treating you good. And if you're having any struggles, you're bearing them without burden. And I wish you all well. Have a beautiful day. And until next time, love you. And I love you, Pat. Bye.